Good morning everybody, welcome to the next What's in My Bag video to my collection. I have two things to apologise for. The first is if you can hear that noise out the back. I was going to have the window open because it's actually quite warm today and I'm sitting with my back to the window, but somebody's doing some sanding or some drilling or something, so it's too noisy. So if you can hear that, I'm really sorry. And the second is for the fact that I haven't posted any videos in a while. I've been working all over the country recently, and I've just been so tired when I do get home. I've been doing what I have to do and then sort of basically going to sleep and getting up and doing it all again. However, I had a day off yesterday. My mum and I went shopping, and in the shopping centre we usually go to in the town that we sort of travel to, we saw a new bag shop, so of course we went in and I found this bag. It's a medium to small size tote. It's a sort of Saffiano leather style. It's got this gorgeous bee charm on there. I love my bees, so that was perfect for me. It's got the two handles which are long enough to be worn over the shoulder as I prefer. It's an open top bag, and as you can see there is an insert that's detachable. It's got this thing here. So when I'm walking around my hometown, I'm quite happy to have that open, but if I went up into London, I'd probably zip this closed just for security. The hardware is gold, and as you can see, it's got these gorgeous little screw effects on. It's a nice touch to detail there. It's got a sort of khaki greeny brown lining, so it's quite light and you can find things. There's no clasp, no internal pockets on the main bag, but I think it's going to work for me. So I've divided everything into sections. So I've got behind the insert, obviously the insert, and in front of the insert. Behind the insert, I've got my little key purse, which has been in many videos now because it's just so useful, so I'm sticking with that idea. I've also got my 3 diaries that I'm using. So this is the first one that I bought for 2018, back in sort of December, January. And I've been using it to log my work times. This is the one I've bought for next year, so it's got 2018 from August, the whole of 2019 and 20 in there, and it's the same sort of style. I'm just going to keep my work times in there. This one was from Waterstones, this one was from Clinton's, and for a sort of personal diary journal, what am I doing? What have I got to remember? I'm using this Clipbook Filofax. So I've got my diary section at the back, and until I can use pre-printed inserts, I'm just using these blank ones where I've filled in the numbers. But this is going to be sort of what I'm doing on days off, things to remember, appointments, all that sort of stuff, because the other two are strictly just work times. I also pulled out a little card. I've got to go to the post office and pick up a parcel, so I'll do that before I start work today. So that's everything that's sort of behind the insert. Down the side, I've got my totes umbrella, and I've got my, let's sort my little bee out. There we go. I've got my little shopper bag that I always carry around with me. In front of the insert, I'm using this cream and gold dot Caroline Gardner pouch, just a zip around wristlet really, to pop all my tablets and things in. I'm just going to show you the lining because I love it. It's this blue and white stripe, or blue and cream I should say stripe, and there's a little section there, so if you'd be using it as a purse you could separate something. But it does not have any card slots, but if that wasn't important to you, you could use this as a wallet or a purse. I'm still using this insert to a makeup pouch set that I had years ago as my carry-all. Nothing's changed. I've got things like lip balm. I'm using Carex at the moment. A Travelo with some body spray in. I've got my dental floss, hand sanitizer, hand cream, comb, nail file, all the bits that I always carry around, and all the bits quite a lot of us do carry around, so just keep those in there. It's quite handy because it keeps everything actually quite compact, but you can find things easily because it's like a mesh, so it does give when you pop your hand in or pop larger things in. So that's been working really well, so I'll carry on using that one. And the last thing I have in the front are some tissues, just a new pack of tissues. So that's the front and the back clear. So this is the insert. So if I pull it out, there we go, and you can just see it a little bit more easy. So in here at the back, you can't see because this lining is black, there is a zipped section where I would put my phone that I'm using to film, and if I turn it round, there are the two slot pockets. The lining has got the signature on, and the bag is Collette by Collette Hayman. It is the Brie monogram tote, and I paid £46 for it. So in here I keep sort of, well, apart from a few treats, the last few of my icebreaker sours, another tub of strawberry smints. I keep things that I wouldn't want people to have easy access to. So as I say, my phone would go in here. This is the purse that I'm using at the moment. It's just a blue purse, Saffiano leather effect. It's got the gold hardware. It's got a little, slightly scratched already, plate on the front that says M. No, it doesn't. It says RH. If I thought about that, I would have said that properly in the first place. I'll tell you why in a minute. And at the back, it's got 3 little slots. So in here, I've just got some vouchers. I've got a receipt that I need to claim back some expenses, and nothing in the third one. But you just open up the clasp block. So you've got 3 card slots on this side, and as you can see, it's by Red Herring. I don't know if that is a company on it in its own right, or if it's a company Debenhams use as a sort of a label. And if you turn it round, you've got 3 card slots on the other wall, and in the middle I've just got my receipts. I think I've got a couple of pennies in there, but I'm using my card over cash at the moment, so I don't need to be carrying cash around. So just nice and compact. I saw on a video somebody ages ago had a Dooney and Burke clasp lock purse that had card slots in it, and I was really envious. And I looked them up online, and so I saw the price and obviously the shipping and the import, and it was too much to pay just for a purse. But I found this in the sale. It's practically identical, and I really like it. It's quite small, it's quite sturdy, it's got quite a wide bottom, does stand up quite nicely on its own. So that's the purse I'm using at the moment. And the last thing I have in here, I've shown this before in a video. This is a Coach card holder. So I've got all my excess loyalty cards in here. I do have the little tag in here, I think that's it there. I think. Yep. So it's a zip card case, I bought it in a sale. It was 75, I got it for 37. So I've just got some excess loyalty cards there and my most used excess ones on the outside in the slips there. So it's sort of dusky, dark dusky rose on one side and a metallic on the other. So quite bright, so you can see it against the black lining of that insert there. So as I say, that's everything in there. This is the attachable bit here. Unfortunately, if you take the insert out, the strap, I don't know, is still attached to the bag, but never mind. There's some rubbish in there. Get those out. So now it's empty. I can show you that it does also have feet on the bottom. Gold hardware again. So really lovely little bag. So glad I found it. We were exhausted. We had so many shopping bags with us, but we saw this shop and couldn't not go in it. And I'm glad I did. So thank you very much for watching. Please leave any comments in the box below, and I'm sure I will see you fairly soon with another video.